Welcome back to another video, guys, and it is Hot Toys time once again. But now the countdown is beginning. With this video, the countdown has begun on this channel for the Zack Snyder Justice League cut. Now today we're going to take a look at Aquaman. Now this is MMS 518. Now this is of course from the Aquaman film. I love the Aquaman film, guys. I really do. And this is the outfit. Obviously, this is not the outfit that he wears in the Justice League film, but this is the one I really wanted for, my collection. This is the outfit that really, it just, it's what Aquaman is. So I want to take a look at that, guys. I want to get that so we can all take a look at it and get really ramped up, get prepared for the Snyder cut. Now, let's go ahead and let's move. Look at this box, guys, for one thing. The artwork on this box is just, it's really, really nice. That's all I can say. I love the image, the Aquaman image on the front here, guys. Just blows my mind. It's really, really cool. Really nice. The colors just pop on this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we'll bring that back out in a second. I want to take a look at that. But guys, let's take a look at Mr. Momoa as Arthur Curry, Aquaman. This, unbelievable. All I'm going to say, guys, unbelievable. I can't, I mean, it's really, the size of the DC figures, Hot Toys figures, compared to the Marvel Hot Toys figures. Now, guys, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and believe me, leave a comment, if I'm off on this. But these figures just seem a lot bigger than what the MCU figures are. I mean, even like having this up against the Star-Lord figure or Ant-Man figure, this is a big figure. I mean, Mo's a big guy, but this just seems like it's incredible. This base, I'm getting this out of the way right now, guys. Out of the way, right off the bat. Let's take him out of here for a second, because this is something that drove me crazy. Something I guess I didn't realize when I got this figure. I love the figure. Don't get me wrong. But guys, I guess from what I have been told, this was a possibly reused base from another Hot Toys figure. This thing still has the battery compartment. I thought this thing lit up. When I was like, oh, where's the switches? Where are the buttons? So again, my fault, because I really thought this thing lit up, seeing that there was a battery compartment. But not a big deal. It's really not a big deal to me, guys. The base itself is just, it's amazing. It's just a standard base. You have the movement with the, flexible stand. Hard plastic. But it's really, really cool. But it did kind of just, I'm not going to go on anymore about that. But let's take a look at Arthur Curry himself. Let's go ahead and stand. When I get him stand up straight, guys, he's massive. Absolutely massive. I don't even know if I can get him to stand up straight here. Hopefully I can. Look at that. That is a big figure. The detail on this, the detail on the suit, just great. He has his trident right here. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, two things. Be very careful. You have this figure, this thing, I'm telling you right now, you can hurt yourself. I'm not. This thing is really, really pointy. Really pointy. So definitely be careful. Another thing is, I'm going to try to do this. Take a look at the figure with the articulation without taking the trident out of the hand. The reason is, there is not, and I'm telling you guys right now, you can see the trident moves up and down, but there is not a lot of room with this hand. I mean, I hurt my finger basically just trying to get this thing stretched out enough to get the trident into there. There's not, I mean, I've seen some of the figures have more flexibility in moving the fingers. Not with this one. Absolutely not with this one. So just, be aware of that. So I'm going to leave the trident in there and try to take a look at this with that there. Again, articulation, wrist pivot, no difference. You're going to get that pretty much with everything. And actually, you can turn the trident like this. And that's another thing. I mean, let's just get right to it. Elbow movement, there's not a lot of elbow flexibility with this figure. I mean, you can kind of get the trident kind of like this. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I mean, that's not too bad either. But to me, Aquaman needs to be standing tall with a trident, just like that, guys. That's, that's the perfect way, to display him. But again, elbow movement, a little bit. Waist Waist movement, not a lot, guys. Not a lot, because this suit, there's not a lot of flexibility. I mean, I can grab a little bit here, but as soon as you try to put him forward with that ab crunch, nope. He is going to definitely just, he's going to go right back into place to where he was at before. Now, head movement, you can't even move his head. Right, left, the hair restricts the movement. Going back, he can look up a little bit, but not too much. Looking down, absolutely, he can look down. You know, he might be a fish swimming past him. You never know. But he can definitely look down. Knee movement, there you go. There's your knee movement. But because of this suit, you might not want to, I mean, you can get, this is pretty flexible here on the knee. So you can get a little bit of movement there, but you might not want to keep it in that position for too long. You don't want to damage your figure. He gets a little bit of heel pivot. Not much. Not much. He can look up. But unless he's flying in Wonder Woman's invisible jet with his legs up, I don't think we're going to have that kind of position, guys. Leg kick. Not too much. I mean, he gets it straight. A little bit straight. Not too bad. Alright, now what else we have? But that's about, I mean, as far as movement goes, guys, yeah, that's, I mean, he's limited in certain areas. Not too much, but some. With the hands, again, just be really careful when you're trying to change these out, because you can, you know, you can hurt yourself. Be careful with this trident, like I was saying. But look at this head sculpt. Really captures Jason Momoa. I think it really, I mean, I've heard some people say, you know, they're kind of like on the fence. I think it does. I think, you know, with Momoa, I think it's one of those, he has one of those faces not going to be easy to capture the likeness too much. But I think they did a darn good job, guys. I really, you know, it captures the emotion, and I really, you know, I like it a lot. I mean, you look at detail. You know, Jason Momoa, you see he has like a little bit of a, you know, with his eyebrow, a little bit of a patch of like missing hair right there, like a little bit like a scar. And they have it, like right there. They know they paid attention to the detail, and it's there. They have it, you know, on the figure itself. You know, his belt, he's got, you know, the Aquaman symbol. Really, really nice. This is a really nice figure. And like I said, once you get him onto the base, like that, I mean, you can kind of get the, like almost like he's floating in the water. Which just looks great. I really enjoy it. You know, him almost like standing. Just like that, guys. And I think it looks great. I really, really do. And again, he got his trident right there in his hand. Incredible. Now, if you look at the stuff that's in the things that actually come within the box. Take the cover off. Let's go ahead and, I got things all over the place in here, guys. I mean, I want to do an unboxing of this, but what kind of threw me off when I tried doing a video, it's the same thing. Something with these battery compartments messed me up when I tried doing these, you know, talking about these figures. I was, again, just like I was saying in a previous video, I was fumbling around, like I fumbled around with the Superman one, trying to do with the light up eyes, trying to get the batteries into place. And this one was the fact that I thought this was a light up base. And I'm looking at the instructions, and I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see anything about batteries. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, wait, I even got my screwdriver out, took the compartment off. I'm like, wait a minute, something is not right here. But eventually I figured out, hey, guess what? It doesn't take batteries. Guess that's something I should have looked up ahead of time. But the one thing I gotta say, guys, he's pretty slim pickings on the extras. Everything you see here is basically what you're gonna get with this figure. The base, the stand, the trident, the figure itself. Only thing you're gonna get extra with this figure, and just be aware of that if you do get that. I mean, like I said, it's a great figure. It's worth having. But guys, look at. I hope you guys can see this on camera. That's it. Extra pairs of hands. That's all you're gonna get with this figure. Now this is the hand that actually came on the figure. As you guys can see, it's the same matching one to this, but I swapped it out when I wanted to put the trident in. There's some solid fist hands here. Okay, and another open hand to put, if you want to put the trident on the other side. But that's it, guys. I mean, he's, like I said, he's pretty bare bones. There's not, I mean, I'm lying, guys, because we do have an extra set of wrist pegs there. But yeah, man, guys, he's a great looking figure. I mean, when you have him on display, I mean, I had him up on the shelf just to see how, how he looked. Very impressive. Absolutely impressive. I think Hot Toys, I think this head sculpt, I mean, Hot Toys knocked it out. In my opinion, I think they did. I believe that, because I have seen the Aquaman figure 1/6 scale from the Justice League film. And I think the hair color is a little bit different. I think this is a little shade darker than what the Justice League version was. One was. Other than that, I think they're pretty similar in the head sculpt. They might be tweaked just a little bit, but not too much. But just getting this and putting it out, man, it just gets me more and more excited for that Justice League film. I can't wait. But this is the one that I really want to get. And the base, light up or not light up, or light up or not, it doesn't matter. I think this was something else that sold me on this figure because it's a unique base to me. It looks unique with him. It's not like your typical MCU base or other DC bases. It's like him standing on, just like him floating in the water. And I think it just adds so much more to how this figure looks. It's great. But just remember, guys, it's going to be light on the accessories. You're not going to get a whole lot. But other than that, I think he's a great looking figure. He's very impressive. When you have him up on the shelf, he stands out. He's a conversation piece. I had my Black Widow figure right next to him. She looks so small. She really does. Even my Ant-Man figure looks small compared to him. I think the DC figures are I don't know if they're made bigger, but they seem way more intimidating. So, they're way more intimidating, impressive, whatever you want to call it. They stand out big time. And Mr. Momoa here, I'm a fan of Mr. Momoa. And, yeah. I tried to stand in line a couple years ago. He was at a convention, at Wizard World convention. I really wanted to get his autograph. Really did. But, man, I tried standing in line for a while. I was like, nope. That line was a very, very long line. Yeah, maybe someday. But for now, I have him there on display in the living room, with some other figures. And he looks great, guys. But like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance. I really appreciate it. And, guys, be on the lookout for more Justice League videos being put out. This is a big, big time. I have been waiting and waiting for this moment, for the Justice League movie, for the extended cut to come out, or Zack Snyder's cut to come out. And this is just amping it up even more for me. So, guys, I will see you in another video. Take care.